Good Wednesday morning, July 12th. I'm back at the nest this morning. It's 6:15. I've been here about 10 minutes. I don't see any eagles. I haven't heard any eagles. We're looking at the nest. I'll walk up a little ways, see if I can see the nest tree better. Where I'm standing right now in the Pritchett driveway, it's a little bit harder to see if any of the eagles are on the other side of the nest tree. There's the front pines. I don't see Harriet or M where they usually sit by the large deer plant. Not quite sunrise yet. Here's the church tree. Don't see anybody there. That's where the most color is right now. We've had a lot of rain. I don't see any puddles in the pasture though. I don't hear any frogs, so it must have all soaked in. There's the moon above the front of the west pasture. Not quite full anymore. Hi, Mr. Moon. Good to see you. We'll wait till it gets a little lighter. Check over in the west pasture again. This is where Harriet and them usually sit, over here, right in the middle. Okay. Here comes the color. Morning colors. See one of the higher towers with the light blinking. That's not where Mom or Dad sit. That's to the northeast. I walked up the driveway a little bit closer to the pond. There's nobody in the nest tree. Harriet and them relaxing in another spot. Not in the nest tree. There's the old cam tree. Still standing. The other two snags by the old cam tree. The two snags by the pond. E9's favorite. Hope you're having a good day, E9. Eat well. Learn well. Pretty sky. Pretty, pretty sky. Here's the birds coming in, going out, checking the pond. Playing. Couldn't tell what they were. Here's the eagle watcher sign still there, so that the eagles have the pond to themselves. There's the horses up by the front, north side of the pasture by the office. Good morning. They mowed the pasture. the nest tree pasture. Looks good. We'll look at the west pasture again now that it's getting lighter. These are the two trees Harriet and them usually sit in. I don't see anybody. And the cell towers to the south of that. Nobody's there. That's where the other pair of eagles usually sit during the season. And Harriet and them, if you remember, sit in this stand of dead trees here. Nobody's there. That's behind the shopping center. I'm over on the church side of the nest tree pasture now. You can tell nobody's in the nest. Nest looks good. Ready for Harriet and M15 to start adding to the nest sometime. Probably another month or so. There's E9's favorite snag tree. Nobody's taken that over today. We had some good times watching him in that snag tree by the pond. Okay, we'll look at the power poles. There's a bird on the lower pole, but doesn't look like an eagle. And they flew off. Not big enough for an eagle. Okay. Here's a great white egret over at yonder pond. Good morning to you. The pond is really full. It's filled up well with all our rains. Here's Mom's tree over at yonder pond. Nobody's in the tree. And across the way, with the sun just starting to come up. Find the snags. There they are. Wow, that sun is going to be bright today. For the morning. Don't see anybody. Nobody's on the Norfolk pine. Branches are growing. The top's not as flat as it used to be. The great white egret is still pitching. Goes the tricolored over to the other side of the pond. Steam coming off the water like it was in the pasture pond. Pretty morning at Yonder Pond. Good to see you. We'll go check a couple of other spots where we might see Harriet and M15. There's a Muscovy over here. That's it. Focusing on the fence. Nobody on the pines. Or the slash pine. There's a slash pine. Nobody's there. Nobody was on the Norfolk pine either. This is over at the little residential pond. Nobody home over here today. 7:45, I made my stop at a couple of other perch spots. No eagles were seen, so Harriet and M15 are busy relaxing. We may have a hard time seeing them for another month yet until they start getting that urge to add to the nest. Nest looks good. Just waiting for renovations. And eventually we hope new waves and hatches. Nest tree, you've done a good job so far this summer. Stand tall and strong. Check out the pond one more time. Full up. Horses are still back there. Looking at the horses in the other pasture, one of them is. There's our no eagle watcher beyond this point sign. Go around to the nest tree. You take care of everything, nest tree. You're the one in charge today. I love you, Mom and Dad, wherever you are. You too, E9. I hope you all get your tummies full. Be safe and be careful. I'll be back again soon.